Welcome to our second video tutorial highlighting security options and parental controls. The information in our first video is important before continuing on to this video, so we advise you to check it out if you need any extra help. This video assumes that you already have your router set up properly and functioning, but you still have some default settings that need fixed. After entering the router address into the URL, you will receive this prompt. Since you've not yet changed, your username and password is still set to the default. Type admin for your username as shown, and also type admin for your default password. Then click login. Now some routers have different default passwords, so if admin does not work, try typing in password instead of admin in the password field. After you log in, the router will bring you to the basic setup page. As you can see, the default router name for this router is Cisco 1226. The router name will be your username for logging into the router. We're going to change that here to my router. After you change the router name to whatever you want it to be, don't forget to click Save Settings. Now we'll click on the Administration tab. This will take us to where we can change the default router password. As you can see, the router password will be entered here. You can put whatever password you want and then re-enter the password to confirm. So from now on, you will log into the router using the router name that you just changed and this new password. After this, make sure you click Save Settings. After you have clicked Save Settings, the router will ask you to log in again using the new username and new password that you've provided. Please put those into the password and username fields here and log in. Now click on the Wireless Settings tab. Make sure here that Manual is selected rather than Wi-Fi Protected Setup. The rest of these settings you will have set up already by watching our previous video tutorial. We'd like to add one thing though, the SSID broadcast. If you'd like, you can click Disabled, which will make it so it's not available to see your SSID and your router in your available wireless networks. It will have to be added manually. Sometimes this can be more of a headache than it's worth, but it can add a little extra security if you feel like you need to do that. After you do that, click Save Settings. Now click on the Security tab. We're just going to double check that your IPv4 SPI firewall protection is enabled. If it is, you don't have to do anything and we'll just move on. Now click on the Access Policy tab. This will allow you to change or even enable your parental controls. After you click Enable on Parental Controls, your router will come up with this page asking you to set a new password and to verify that password. It will also give you the option to enter a secret question and answer so that you don't forget that. Go ahead and enter your new password and secret question and answer and click OK. Now click Add. Your Cisco router will come up asking you to add parental controls to a certain device, whether computer or iPod, something of that sort. Choose the device that you want to set up parental controls for and click OK. Now that you've chosen a device, you can change the times that you want this device to be able to access the internet. Here we've clicked on specific times and changed school nights to 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Weekends are midnight to 7 a.m. You can do whatever you want there. The Cisco routers also give you the option to block specific sites. As you can see, you can enter any URL of a site that you want to block in here, and it will block that for that device. After you've changed the settings to your desire, click Save Settings. We hope that now you have enough information to make your router more secure and to set up parental controls if you so desire. Next week we will be talking about more advanced settings, so be sure to tune in and learn more about your router. After you've entered the router password, or darn it, the username password or the password default, another blooper. The router name will be your username for logging into the darn it. Next week we'll be talking about more advanced settings, so be sure to tune in and darn it.